switch over as well. It's desperately trying to give me hints of how to actually play well. No, not gonna happen. I don't know. I mean, it's oh wow! You can see these like circles, the concentric circles on Sten's helmet. The detail's really cool. I'm really pleased with the improved texture mods I've added. Very pleased, very pleased. Yeah. Whether it's just I'm bad at tactics or have a very casual approach to leveling up, so I don't do good builds, or both, or whatever. It's not working out for us. But we gave it a go, which I think is fine. And easy doesn't mean blanket easy. I played all through Enemy Unknown, XCOM, on easy, and I was definitely challenged. So it's really just where you fall on these things. Have I unmuted, for God's sake? Yes. Okay. Sorry, mistakes have been made. All right, let's try again then. Sorry, guys.
Good, you're back. I was about to start looking for you. Are you ready to fight? The crowd is eager to see another victory.
I just want to get out of this place.
Go down to the ring then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2 warriors remain, fighting for his royal cousin Balin. Piotr Iduken has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrimont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
They wouldn't let Dog in.
You fight well, but your judgment is questioned.
That's the problem.
The throne will never leave House Iduken.
If we had Dog, I reckon we would have been fine all the way. I dedicate my triumph to Harrimon's victory.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Enemies approach.
Ching. Yeah. Yep. You know what would be really embarrassing? If we still fail. Yeah, they are pretty cool. I don't know. What do you reckon? Should we focus on the biggest guy or take out the little guys? I don't have a tactical head. I'm gonna go and chase after one of the little guys. Just for fun. Leliana's getting into position. Everyone seems to be getting into position. Just leave them to it. Clearly I'm not helping. Maybe a bit of Stone Fist though. Not Leliana. Wynn won't do that by herself. Stone Fist it is. Go. Excuse me. No. Stop it. I want to be able to see the fight though. Don't mind me. I mean, I'm not a warrior. What can I say? Sten has trained all his life to be a warrior. Wynn has trained most of her life to be a mage. I'm just a little scout from the Dalish elf tribe. What can I say? So I sound pathetic enough yet? Okay. Stab. Riposte. Nice. I killed one. That's because it's on easy. I know. Let's go and try and save Leliana. She shouldn't be in a direct fight. Yeah, I'm very low on... Well, I have no stamina right now. See if Leliana can back up now she's done the dirty fighting. Wynn, you're also rather close. I'd like you to back up a step.
Ready.
Here I come. Oh, he's not awake. Sten is still dropping. Wynn, can we do a heal on Sten, please? He's so fragile, you know? His armour is actually made of glass. I think, look, Leliana just missed. I didn't realise she could miss. That's just rude. Yeah, see, this just doesn't feel good at all, does it? It's too easy.
Desperation is an ugly perfume.
Keep fighting, what's wrong with you? She's getting bashful. Stab.
Try to be merciful.
Stamina.
You should run while you can.
Everyone okay? Yeah. Okay, Wynn. Some Stone Fist, if you please. Always fun. And go.
I shall do so.
Give him a kick while he's down.
Make a preserver.
Riposte.
Time for some fun.
And I'm out of stamina again. Let's move around the back.
We must strike.
Liliana, stop missing. Stab. Okay. See, that just really
The
highlights
winner is the Grey Warden!
the huge difference between easy and normal. It's just too much.
Congratulations! You defeated the
No,
man
I
Prince
didn't.
Trian himself once called the Horns of my army.
No, I
Do
didn't.
you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship?
I'm embarrassed.
Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion
Shit,
of
did we
the
kill them?
proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont.
Eventually. And the third fight. Well, the third attempt, anyway. I'm not going to say naturally. We're not a big drinker. Was it an honor? I don't really know what's going on. Yeah, maybe the assembly heed the ancestors and choose Harrimont, for God's sake, after all this.
The ancestors speak through you. Congratulations, Warden.
Thanks. Yeah, that doesn't feel good. I don't feel triumphant or anything. It's just... Oh well. There's no point banging on about it. This is the way the game is. And so this is the game we will play. Gwydden, you should have fought, dude. It wouldn't have taken you 3 tries, I bet.
Good fight today.
Whatever.
I'm sorry I had to sit it out.
I can still talk to Volney. Do you think he has got something else to say?
Not bad for a surfacer.
I'm so ashamed. I don't want to feel like that. Should we interrupt that guy's meditation again? Improving's over, dude. Why? Go to the pub or something.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
They didn't update his speech. That's okay. Oh! You know what? We didn't call Dog at the beginning. Maybe something changed. Maybe we could have had Dog with us the whole time, but... That would have been weird. Hi, Dog. There he is. It's got a new Cadiz, a white one on. See? Looking really, really cool. A little white mask. Yep. Right, let's check the channel. Oh, and I've got a tickle in my ear. Ah. I did not win him great glory and honour. You represented Lord Harrimont in the provings. Meet his representative, Julian Ferrenda, in Tapster's Tavern to tell him the good news. I mean, was he not allowed in? Could have just come and watched. Alright, off to the pub then. Probably best. I don't want to talk to anyone because they'll just be like, oh, well done. And I'm like, shut up. Embarrassed. So this is why sometimes I wish I didn't have to take my own character into battle. It doesn't make any sense. Bop. Off to the pub.
Are all Kunari as quiet as you are?
Are all mages as chatty as you?
That's fair.
Is it though? That's just a drunk guy, don't worry. We've been here before.
As
Oh, damn, I cut off some conversation. Hopefully we'll get to hear it again. Julin. Nevin. Patron, I guess he's in the back somewhere. Oh, I've got such an itch on my cheek right now. There he is.
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing.
That's one way to put
There
it.
can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Heremont will see you now.
Nah, I'm not. I'm not a faker, Yeelberry. I'll own it. I know I'm not good enough to play on normal for fighting, but I just wish it wasn't such a huge difference between normal and easy, that's all. Excellent. Lead the way. We
His
don't like being
lordship is looking
underground.
forward to meeting you.
Is he now? I'm pretty offended that he didn't trust a Grey Warden, to be honest. The second task and a level up. We didn't deserve it. A boo. I'm gonna look at my heroic accomplishments to make myself feel better. We've actually completed only 13% of the game. I mean, we're not going for full completion or anything, because that wouldn't make any sense. Kills, 211. Most powerful foe slain is still the ogre from the very beginning in the Tower of Vishal, which is kind of a gift anyway. Hit rate 85%. No, that's not bad. Not bad for a non-trained warrior. Friendly fire damage 76. Awkward. Contribution to party damage 51. Cool. 1 injury. Okay. All of us together have killed 437. Hopefully they were all baddies. 92 of them demons and undead. 2 golems. 115 people. That's not great. 170 darkspawn. 3 bosses. 4 dragonkin. Boo. 2 corrupted animals. 8 quote-unquote vermin. 25 dangerous animals. I'm not feeling good about any of those either. Most powerful foe slain is Peotin. Huh, so he's more powerful than an ogre. Okay, game. Sure. Yeah, I'm being sassy now. I'm getting peckish. Most money spent at once. 41 gold. Wow, yeah, what did we buy for 41 gold? I don't remember. Maybe it was for dog. We've explored 25% of the world so far. Played for 27 hours. Blimey. Blimey. Okay. Oh, it's not a level up for me. Well, that's fair. That's fair. It's for Liliana. Sure. Okay. A weird look on her face there. As a rogue, she's going to have dexterity. She's supposed to have more cunning than that. What can you say? Bard. What do bards go in for? Willpower and cunning. Interesting. Assassin spies. Blah, blah, blah. Inspiring allies and disheartening. So it's kind of a buff thing. Yeah, I mean, it's very low, isn't it? I'm second guessing now. What's cunning good for? Combat tactics. Yeah, okay, give her some more cunning. And I think she needs some more constitution so she doesn't fall down so much. I mean, 10 is incredibly low. That's like base level. And what would she go for? Okay, so we know she's a bard, which makes her kind of a amalgamation of an assassin, thief, rogue type, I think. So we could go for stealing. We could give her expert stealing. We could go for poison making, which seems quite likely for her. Could get another combat training, would be expert combat training. She's got no combat tactics just now. I'm leaning towards poison. I think poison kind of fits the whole bard aesthetic, the Orlesian stabby in the dark type thing. I would like to go for stealing, but we've not really stolen anything at all, so yeah, we're going to go for poison making. Improved poison making. The character can now create deadly second-tier poisons and grenades. Okay. Yeah, so you can see that I'm not picking things like to balance out my party and things like that. I'm going more for, as I just described, what I feel the character would know or have more knowledge of. That's why bad at fighting. A reason anyway. Okay, and here we've got, oh, she's in 3 of them. That's not good. A bit too spread out. Archery, rogue, and bard. She could get the next bard talent of distraction, which is an activated task. Target forgets who it was fighting. I mean, that's good for an archer because you don't want someone coming in with a melee, and maybe with a distraction she could then get away. We could go for combat movement to be a quick stepping sort of rogue. That sounds pretty good. Tea's a bit too hot still. We could go for further lock picking, which I would like, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's the right way to go for her. Mechanical expertise. Oh, cunning score contributes. Her cunning score is quite low. Deadly strike, but we are not leaning on the stabby. We've got me to do that. She's got no stealth, which seems weird. I may have to get her a stealth, even though stealth is a bit pants. We can't get any more archery yet. We need improved... Yeah, we need combat training of some kind. Otherwise, no more archery. Yeah, so stealth seems like she would have stealth already. Yeah. Play. Let's see if it changes anything in her... Oh, that's the wrong one, sorry. In her tactics. There we go, there's tactics. Win is healer. Sten is scrapper. Liliana is archer. Range. Let's see if we can do a reset in case it changes anything. It does not. Okay, so she won't just casually use stealth. Yes, that means like, why did you give her stealth if she's not going to be able to use it really, unless I go over myself and manually do it. But I have explained. Harriman's study.
This should be easy enough.
Yes, it's a door. I think we can just about manage it. I know you're going to doubt yourself, Arathari, after all that. Finally, we get to meet grumpy old Harrimont. Looks very Elizabethan here. Hello?
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials.
You're damn right.
I am Lord Pyrel Harrimont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne.
That hairstyle makes your ears look big. Yeah, we're not feeling Harrimont. We're having a grump. Yeah, we're not getting involved. We've got to keep focused on the Blight. We are using up way too much time. All I want is your support against the Blight.
For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a Blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there.
For God's sake.
Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
I mean, we heard something about Jarvia in the... I think we were in the Commons. Some of our goons were threatening a guy for not paying his protection money. Still, they were like, oh no, see, these treaties only get the king to give troops, so we need to have a king, so go and get us a king. Yes, we'll support this guy for king. And now he's like, well, actually, it's the Assembly that decides in the end. I'm like, for God's sake, paperwork, man. Paperwork. What about them?
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but castless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city.
What? I don't know. Doesn't it make you a little bit of a Grey Warden puppet if we're going to go down that road? They seem to be very political. Apparently not even the Grey Wardens are allowed to be above it. I sound bitter, don't I? Don't worry. Once I finish my tea, I'm sure I will be much more sunny-ish. How long have we got, by the way? We've got about 45 minutes, okay, to drag out that proving. I'll deal with Jarvia. Be ready to help against the goddamn Blight.
Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
Wonder why he wants the throne. Alright. Task 2, I imagine. Yes, a Lord's Trust. The second task. Put a stop to Jarvia and her carter. Lord Harrimont wants you to put a stop to Jarvia and her criminal carter. No one knows where Jarvia's hideout is, but you should be able to find clues to her whereabouts in Dust Town. We definitely have an inkling, because there was one house that we were allowed to go into in Dust Town that went nowhere. So it kind of feels like it'll be there. Although, that decision sounded a bit gamey, didn't it? We'll think about it. Entering Jarvia's hideout. You need to find a way into Jarvia's hideout. Perhaps you'll be able to find some clues in Dust Town. I guess we're going to Dust Town. Did we pick up any codex? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. Okay. Quick saving all over the place. I mean, Arathari is curious, you know, this is a completely different society to the one she's used to, and she's actually interested as opposed to... She doesn't have the holdbacks of her wariness with the humans that makes her not really that interested in their culture, because she's just too... Yeah, it's hard with the humans and the elves, but, you know, the dwarves, she's really interested, but she's also focused, you know, Blight and all. I mean, Balin doesn't seem very complicated. Like, I should be king. I want to be king. Blue. I'm so... Oh, whatever. Anyway, dealing. I've
His
followed
lordship
that.
appreciates your support.
Sorry, I was hoping that'd be a conversation so I could drink some tea. No one all silent. Is there anything I can steal? Hee hee hee. No. Come on. Out we go then. To Dust Town.
Lord Balin swears revenge on Greywood. He is like a mad surfacer dog, say insiders.
Oh dear. That's not good. Oh my god, we're gonna have to fight his goons, aren't we? Who's this guy? I'm suddenly wanting to talk to everyone. No. Oh, I don't know, maybe he knows something about Jarvia? Might as well ask.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore.
Warrior?
And he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
Did you say warrior? Warrior. I'm not... Like I said, we heard their argument, but it's, you know, some two random people having an argument. We're not going to get involved. Who are you?
I'm Loylanar Ivo, warrior.
Warrior.
Which is more than I can say for that useless sod.
Hang on, does that mean he's related to... Wasn't it Wojak Ivo? We just fought him? See, I'd ask about that. Yeah, I mean, it's pushing me to find out about it, but there's absolutely no reason Arathari would be randomly asking about some argument. Hi, Cowlin. Nice to see you. I should leave before you start complaining about me too.
If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at it again.
There's literally a guardsman just like... Look, there's one. Look, look. Ogren.
Atrasvala.
Yeah, we can't do anything for you, mate. Sort it out. Ridiculous. Ooh, the Circle of Magi's tower, standing off the shore of Lake Calenhad, precedes the mages themselves. It was built by the Avar 1,000 years ago before being conquered by the Tevinter Imperium. Ooh, cool. I didn't know that. We haven't... Distressing lack of loot. Ah, shit. If we're going to go down and do a big quest line and... Is there anything we can sell? I should have... You know what? Maybe we should pop back to camp for a bit. We're starting a next big quest. I think we should pop to camp so I can give people some gifts and get them out of my inventory. Because, you know, we need to rest. But don't I need to get outside to do that? I think I might. World map. Idukan Tig. Spack Mountains. Yeah, I think I'd need to get outside. I mean, it makes sense. We've been running around for ages. How long do you think we've been here? Like a day? No one's fed us or anything. We went to the pub. This person won't sell any of their food to us. Is there anything else we can offload? Now, I want to go to camp. Sorry, this may seem a bit weird, but we're going to pop to camp. I can't remember the way out. Okay, go forwards. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you, map. And see, maybe we'll mix up our party as well. I always find it weird to just change your party on the fly. Because it's like, you left these people at camp. How are they just falling out of the sky like this? So, you know, I like to go back to camp when I can to change parties, just for realism. Damn it. Loading screen isn't long enough to drink a decent amount of tea and I'm running into things.
It is sometimes so hard to believe that you have been through so much at such a young age.
I think I look younger than I am.
Yes, yes, that is possible. When I was your age, I was just about ready to take on my first apprentice. In hindsight, perhaps I should have waited a few more years. I was arrogant, my confidence bolstered by my youth.
It is so hard to imagine seeing you now.
Oh, I've had some 2 decades or so to grow mellow. Believe me, back then I was quite prickly.
So you are like a fine wine, yes? Losing the raw edges over time.
I suppose there is some truth to that analogy, but dear Maker, I do hate being compared to wine. Or cheese. Especially cheese.
I love their conversations.
Let's get started.
My voice line's not so much. Oh, hi Win. Got a little bit of rock going on there. Do-do-do. Maybe this is how we keep a little bit apart, you know? Oh, we can't keep apart now. We've just declared for Harriman. The bodies are still here. Yeah, that's something we're gonna have to. It's an awkward mod thing. Oh, look, a ram, just standing there. Hi. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before. It's nice to be outside. I can imagine Arithari got rather claustrophobic down there. Those are some fierce god rays. And what are they even reflecting against? The clouds are much higher. Whatever. Anyway, no lighting talk. Maybe we mix up our party, get some different conversations. Camp. Yay, I like camp. I'm gonna wait. There might be see if there might be a cinematic when we appear.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
Well, there you go. What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
That should prove useful, no?
Not unless one also happens to be an ancient abomination. No. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime.
Oh, sorry.
There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Ew, that's messed up. So why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
Jesus. What should we go with? I mean, yeah, it's automatically we're horrified, but Morrigan was raised. I mean, she was raised by Flemeth, so her horror is elicited by different things. So, what do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Whoa, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's... Talking to her doesn't sound like a good idea. What if she grabs her, you know? And it's not extreme, all things considered. We're not going to be all weird about, oh, well, she's your mother. I'm like, no, she's clearly that's not her idea of a good time. Can this not wait till another time? Why do you need my help?
Because if she is slain while I am near, I am not certain that she will not simply be able to take possession of me right there. So obviously I cannot be the one to do it.
That's fair, but I don't know. It depends what the ritual is. I mean, does she have to do like a big ritual to do it and prime it? Can it only be someone of her blood? What if she pops into me? I don't get an option about that. I'll help you if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
I think she's going to be way too strong for us right now. Do we have a time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Morrigan approves. +7. Codex updated. Quest updated. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Let's just go and find our tent. I'm not quite sure which one's mine. Liliana seems to sit in front of that one. This seems to be winds, but this might be the mages. But no, this was here before the mage. This one might be mine with the massive cheese and the bow. I mean, sure, I've not got my bow with me, but then there's a lute over here as well. And I don't play a lute. Liliana, would you decide where you live, please? I'm going to stand over here. Oh, who's that? Severan's just passed out over here. Fine. I forgot about Severin, to be honest. Right. Journal, then. Flemeth's Grimoire. Morrigan has spent much time reading the tome you found in a circle tower. However, while it wasn't exactly a book of Flemeth's magic as she hoped, she has learned one thing. Flemeth intends to use her to prolong her life. Morrigan has decided that Flemeth must die, and that Flemeth's real grimoire is to be hers. You agreed to kill Flemeth for Morrigan. The old witch is likely where you last saw her. Maybe. Maybe. Of course, you got to wonder. Morrigan might just end up doing exactly the same thing in the future, but what are you going to do? Characters. We have a character codex for Morrigan. We've got a little addition. Morrigan's critical eye is not reserved solely for others. Knowing or not, she has a simple fondness for jewellery and is very particular about her appearance. This is nice. As you get to know people, you get to learn more about what they like, and then you know what gifts to give them. The problem is the gift is so damn OP that I really struggle with it, and that's why I've not given anybody any gifts, really. Not many. I was kind of thinking about getting the anti-gifts, you know, giving them the crappy things, so as we bump it up, we can also bring it down so it doesn't seem so unrealistic. But that's also a pretty gamey way to do it. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry, forgot to mute that one. It's hard to decide. We'll see how much it bumps up. If it gets ridiculous, then we'll try and bump it back down with the negative gifts. But I like giving gifts. So Morrigan likes jewellery. Do we have anything else about the others to know what they like? I mean, I'm probably going to guess. Characters. Alistair. No. Oh, this is boring. Let's go and see if Severin is dead yet. Oh, actually, we haven't checked Severin out in the kind of skill set way. What have we got then? He's a very high level dexterity, quite strong willpower, very low constitution. Cunning is surprisingly low as well. Okay. Spells and talents. He has the assassin specialization. He has Mark of Death, Dirty Fighting, Below the Belt, Deadly Strike, Lethality, 2 levels of Stealth. And he is a dual weapon user like me. He has dual weapon training, dual weapon sweep, flurry, and momentum. Yeah, we don't need 2 of them. See, I don't plan to use Zevran in the field. Our rationale was that if we have him with us, then he's not off laying another ambush or anything. But it doesn't make sense to be like, oh, actually, why don't you join us in this fight? But we'll see how it goes. We'll talk to him, and maybe we'll start to trust him. Things can happen. He has skills to expert poison making and expert combat training. Okay. He's wearing no equipment. I will equip him, and we'll just pretend we haven't. I just want to get stuff out of the inventory, you know? So he's got these 2 daggers we're going to give him. His crow dagger back. 520, 480. There we go. And an enchanted dagger on his offhand. He could use the mage's eye, but I want Liliana to use it. What's the dexterity? 30. Liliana, what's your dexterity? 27. All right. For the sake of keeping it out of the inventory, we'll just try to remember. Zevran has a really cool... Oh, he's actually got... Oh, he has an Antivan longbow. Damage 840. That's not as good as the Mage's Eye. 150, yeah. Yeah, the Mage's Eye is much better. I mean, that's why we've been hanging on to it. Okay, so when Leliana... Oh, I should write it down just in case you guys aren't here. Okay. Which page? We'll put it here. Okay. When Leliana, dexterity level 30. Mage's Eye. Bow. From Zevran. There. Hopefully we'll remember. That's a good thought, Berry. We'll have a look. What's she got? Okay, so the Antivan longbow is like 840 and has 2 buffs. 840, 840, 840. That is way better. Except maybe she can't wield it. Her dexterity is 27. Yeah, she can't wield it yet. It requires 28. So next time she levels up her dexterity, she can use the longbow. Oh, but look at this. What would be the point? If I swap it out for the Mage's Eye, it will just be replaced by the Antivan longbow. So there's no point doing that at all. So I'm going to cross it off again. Boo. It seemed like a good idea, but he actually has a bow on him. Unsurprisingly, he's an elf. Okay, never mind, never mind. Moving on. I'm not letting him wear my stuff, my dad's stuff. That's just wrong. Yeah, he'll have to keep. What's he got? He's got crow leather gloves, Rinner's armor inscribed. I wonder who Rinner was. Crow leather boots. He's got mixed metal rounds for his belt and a charm of flame for an amulet. He's not helping us out at all. Rubbish. Oh, fine. He's just taking the weapons, that's all. All right, let's kick him awake.
Here I am.
Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
We don't like him as much this playthrough. I remember liking him, but he just seems a bit creepy now. Why did you want to leave the crows exactly? We're very suspicious.
Well, now, I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin, after all, is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So, if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
What would you rather do?
Now that you mention it, I am not entirely certain. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased, for 3 sovereigns, I'm told, which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder, and if you do poorly in your training, you die.
It just sounds like something it'd be very difficult to break out of from that young age, you know. That system works?
Of course. You compete against your fellow assassins, and those who survive are rightfully proud of it. In Antiva, being a crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth. Gets you women. And men. Or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
We're aware of the concept. It's just Arathari, it pains her to see elves running around like humans. She wants them all to join the clans again, but we don't really get that option. It's not what it's about. Why didn't you just leave then?
And become the next mark for some up-and-coming crow? Not likely. The only way to leave is for them to think you're dead. And even then, you'd best be scarce. As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
We might have to put him in a jail somewhere. Well, that's a bit on the nose, but here we go. And when you get the first chance to betray me.
And be slaughtered? Perish the thought. Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you so.
Who are these people? Oh, disapproves. -3. Oh, you wound me, sir. I also disapprove. I just gave you daggers. Okay. Who should we talk? Oh, let's talk to Dog. Hi, Dog. Oh. Yes, Fenroot is impassive. What's all this racket?
I seek to understand the dog. We fight alongside each other, and I must discover the strength of his heart.
That's adorable. I don't want to mock them. I think it's nice that he's taking an interest in Dog. Some people can be mean to Dog. Carry on then.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Oh god, it's easy for some. Okay. Yeah, that was it. I kept coming back to try to just pet Dog, but every time it triggered some kind of companion thing, so we'll just have to pet Dog like this. Pet Dog. Pet Dog. Okay. Sorry, Fenroot. I keep triggering stuff. Alistair, you weren't in our current party. How are you doing with your awesome helmet?
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Yeah, he hasn't thought to us. What would we want to know? We already asked him about the Grey Warden, so we'll ask how he became a Grey Warden, just to be polite. I mean, we have to hang out together all the time now. We're the only 2 Grey Wardens at the moment.
Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you?
If you don't want to answer, then say so.
You're cute when you get all irritable, you know that. You get this little knot right between your... Oh, never mind.
Patronising.
Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills.
You were a mage hunter?
That's what I was trained for, though I never got to hunt any actual mages.
Got to.
I ended up joining the Grey Wardens before I took the sacramental vows. It's really for the best. I'm not exactly the Chantry type, if you haven't noticed.
Okay.
I don't think I would have made a very good Templar. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky.
Okay, so he's not going to like religious gifts. Why did the Grand Cleric want to keep you?
I wondered that myself. It's not as if she valued me highly. I think she just didn't want to give anything to the Grey Wardens, is all. The Chantry didn't lose much. And I think I can do more fighting the Blight anyhow, rather than sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have...
Don't start crying again, please. I kind of want to say that. But, you know, he's just such a little brother figure. I'm sorry.
No, it's... I'm sorry. I shouldn't be... It's fine. He died a hero. They all did.
It's not fine.
Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
Great, we made Alistair cry. We're doing really well. Don't worry, dude. We'll give you a present soon enough. Probably. Who else should we talk to? No. I think we've talked to everybody, so it might be present time. Okay. We will go with Morrigan first. She was the first we spoke to. Okay, now I'm going to keep up with how the number... Blah, come on, brain. How much the gift raises their approval rating, because I just don't want it to get ridiculous. Look at the silly hat put on Morrigan here.
What do you wish of me?
Oh, Dan, this isn't how you're supposed to do it. Never mind. Sorry. Awkward. Sit down. Morrigan. There she is. So we found out she likes jewellery stuff, so we'll give her a jewellery stuff. We've got quite a bit. We've got gold earrings, a shiny gold ring, a gemmed bracelet, a silver bracelet inscribed with dwarven runes, a silver demon head ring, a chantry amulet. No, that's not going to work, is it? A golden mirror. She likes her appearance. A gold amulet, a golden rope necklace. Yeah, we could make her basically fall in love with us. A silver chain. Oh, we haven't used the Tome of Arcane technique on either of them. We're rubbish. Let's do it now. A tome researched by the Imperial Chantry, a Tevinter offshoot of the Andrastian religion that no longer persecutes magic users. The book grants insights into the Fade, increasing the reader's knowledge of spells. Oh, I can't use it? Yeah, use the... This tome gives the reader 1 point spent on talent spell, but it's rented. Why can't I use it? I'm forgetting something, aren't I? Can we use it for win? I got a one specially for win. I can't use it, guys. This sucks. Maybe I'm supposed to drag it into the hotbar. Let's see. That's not gonna work. I haven't got... Fucking hell. Brain. Yes, it's very Monday today, isn't it? It's Monday all over. I don't know. I'm doing this wrong, I know. But I'm gonna plonk it there. Well, we'll try and use it next time we're out. I don't know. Okay, so what should we give first? I think we got the silver chain first. Okay, so where is she right now? I'd love to have a number. Oh, we do have a number. Excellent. She's on plus 25. Yes, I will get out the notebook for this. Notebooks. That looks like a to-do page. I need to highlight some of this stuff. It's just not really... It's blending in too much. Okay, Morrigan is on plus 25. I don't mind it rising a little bit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Barry. But let's not get ridiculous. All right. Silver chain, gift.
I am grateful.
Plus
'Tis
9.
thoughtful indeed.
That makes her warm. It does seem a little excessive, doesn't it? Maybe I do every other one. I'm a mad gift giver. So she's now on plus 34. We didn't really talk to Sten though, did we? I don't know. It's just I like the idea. Oh, I've talked about this too much. Sorry, I won't keep banging on about it. Sten, you should really relax. Take off your... Do you really fit in your tent? It's tiny, dude.
Yes.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
I don't want to ask about mages again. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Don't you have to report back then?
Yes.
When are you going to do that?
Never. I cannot go home.
Why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Okay, let's go.
As you wish.
Yeah, especially with Sten, who is very difficult to get approval. We'll go and buy the anti gifts in a minute. Can't be doing it like this. It feels wrong. Okay. We were leaning towards... Okay, I think that's stuff. No. I'm going to give him the portrait of a goose girl. Yes, I am using certain knowledge. I know that's not cool, but it's all not cool with the gaminess. Painting in a golden frame, showing a girl with windswept hair tending to a flock of geese in a snow-covered valley. I mean, Leliana said he was a softie, so maybe he likes pictures of goose girls.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Okay, that's made him 19 neutral. Damn, I didn't see what it was before. Oh, bugger. Well, it would have been 10, wouldn't it? Okay, I can count that much. We can rectify these if I write it down. All right. I don't think we have anything for the emissary. A communal box with the resources you've collected. Oh, we don't have anything. Awkward. Alright, Win. Brief chat.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
No, the ones in the tower the first I've ever seen.
The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
But it is this knowledge that drives you to be cautious.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back. Or at least that's what they say.
Sounds pretty tense. You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity. Their humanity.
We don't feel so strongly. Well, we know why she cares about it. Because she's afraid. I mean, if you view abomination as specifically, you know, a demon in controlling a person, if you've got a demon with humanity, as humanity is defined, I've got objections to the usage of the word, but that's not the point. That sounds most likely out of these three to say. If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination.
Yes. It is madness and cruelty that define abominations. If those are lacking, if the mage remembers the person they truly are, then they are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it.
You're welcome. Ooh, +4, and she got a new ability. That was like, see? This means something, you know, with the dialogue. It's a meaningful boost. Let's see what we got there. Okay, Win. For Win, the printed word is a window to true understanding. A scholar by heart, she feels that what a people commit to the page is sacred by definition. Okay, so if Morrigan likes jewellery and tending to her appearance, it seems Win likes books. Good, we're learning stuff. Excellent, excellent. I mean, she must like me quite a bit, or is just she being polite? Win is currently on +25. Right, so that was the same as where Morrigan was. +25. Have we got any books then? We've got a rune stone. I'm not quite sure about that though. We don't have anything for her, I don't think, so we might just... Oh, she knits and sews and stuff. We could give her the ball of yarn. Let's see if she hates it. We're going to try and give her the ball of yarn.
Oh, marvellous.
Oh, it's +4, okay. I think she was just being polite on that one. Look, found a ball of yarn. Actually, it's from dog. Okay. See how meaningless that felt? It was just as much approval, but we didn't earn it. Yeah, I'm just going to keep banging on about it. Oh, it's almost time to stop. Okay, we'll just finish up here at camp. Then we will stop for the day.
Yes?
I like to talk.
Well, here I am.
It's harder for her to speak to non-elder humans, if you get what I mean. I don't want her to tell a story, it'll take too long. I'm not interested in life in the Chantry cloister, but maybe in the sense of party cohesion, we'll ask about it. You know, people who like each other fight better together or something. So what was life like in the Chantry cloister?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
What has she got round her neck? They tend to be, yeah, self-righteous.
When I talked about my beliefs,
Like we've met
that
any.
the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
I prefer your ideas to the ideas of the Chantry. We don't know much about the Chantry, we're just going with it.
Thank you. Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
+2 approval. Okay. We probably have something for you, Leliana. Oh, she's there. And she's on +15, neutral. +15. Yeah, we're struggling to win her over, but she probably senses that we're not, you know, we've got a bit of wariness with the old human. Okay, we've got a golden symbol of Andraste. She's got to like that, right? An elegant gold disc suspended from a ribbon that bears the mark of Andraste's flame. We've already given her a bronze one, so it's like a collection.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Okay, that was another 9. But she's still on neutral, so I think we can leave her. We want to get Morrigan's back down. Sten, what does Sten's do? Is he still on neutral? He's still on neutral. If +10 was neutral, I don't know. And Win. Win is warm. Okay, we need to bring Win's down. Doesn't seem realistic. Right, who is next? We don't really want to give Zevran a present. Alright, Alistair seems to be next. We did chat to him, so we'll just go right into present mode, see if we have anything for him. There we go. He is at +13, neutral. Alistair. Okay, what might he like? He's a bit more tricky, isn't he? So if jewellery is for Morrigan, there seems to be a lot of alcohol, which doesn't seem to be very Alistair. We've got this runestone. Maybe he likes runestones. Okay, we'll give him the runestone. It could be for someone else, but that's absolutely fine. You know, we're just winging it. Here's a runestone.
I could get used to this, you know.
Okay. So he did like it. Did it change him past neutral, though? No, he's still on neutral. That's okay. Who else? Have we done everybody? Did Morrigan, Stan, Win, Eliana. We don't have anything for Dog, and we're not giving presents to Zevran. Ridiculous. All right. Do we have any runes at the moment? Don't think we do. Nope. So we'll just go shopping. I really want to have a stash.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
I'm even considering doing the quest that gets you a stash, even though I don't think it's a stash in camp. It's still something we can put our crap in. I know it doesn't sound very realistic to do a quest just for that reason, but it's really frustrating having to carry this around. Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
He says I'm having a discount, but I don't know what these things cost usually, so it's a tough one. Away till Thursday. Oh, Cowlin. What will we do without you? It will be sad. A sad time. Oh, I hope you have a good time, though. Unless it's working, in which case I hope you have an easy time. And I will, yeah, look forward to seeing you on Thursday if you make it. Thank you very much. Yes, you're very. But remember, don't talk too much about future things that are happening in case people are watching who've not seen Origins before. They want it to be a nice surprise for them. Okay. Compared to... Oh, we haven't actually compared to everybody, have we? Compared to people outside of the party, we must have picked up something new. Morrigan, anything new you can have? Nope, nope, nope. Because some things I want to keep, not because I'm going to give them to anybody, but because it would be realistic to keep them. People wouldn't want to get rid of them, you know what I mean? Raider helmet, is this better? It is. It's 1.6 armor instead of 1. Has mental resistance and physical resistance. Oh, it's a shame we get rid of the reduces hostility one, but I thought that was quite good for Alistair. But if it's better, we will use it. Whoa! Oh, he looks properly scary now. That's terrifying. Okay. Wow, Alistair. Breathable much? So we can sell the Thane helmet. Got two shields that he's not going to have, but I don't want to get rid of. Reasons. We could put the helmet on Zevran just to keep out the way, but now we can just sell it. Let's not get dramatic about it. What about your bracelets? No, the smuggler's bracelets are better for Liliana. Sten. Nothing for you. Win. You're fine. Fenrir's fine. I don't know. Are we going to go back to the worn-studded braid? He hasn't fallen down yet, but it does give him such a boost to constitution and dexterity. Ugh. It's a tricky one. Tricky one. I want to keep everything. Okay, any belts and stuff? No. Oh, this is tricky and irritating and everything. All right, let's try again.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected.
I'm properly
and
hungry.
With your discount.
Right. So let's buy something. I don't know, maybe we can sell some of the random crap we picked up that we don't have recipes for. I was just kind of keeping it for the sake of it. Glamour charm. I mean, death root and elf root are useful. We can do stuff with that. Deep mushroom, I'm not sure, but it's very cheap. Oh, and all Lord of the Rings there. I was watching a video about it, so that's why it's in my head. I'm kind of tempted to sell it, but maybe... Oh, understandably difficult to find. Okay, let's keep that one. But maybe they are difficult. 4 silver for 1 spirit shard. That's quite a lot. Oh, buggeration. Could probably sell frost rock. Can use an ice-related potions. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, this is so tricky. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I think I've got too many gifts for Morrigan, so I might sell them. We don't need her to like be a favourite of a person. If it looks like it's something properly special. Okay. We're going to sell the gold ring. Oh, this hurts me. And the earrings. I like it. And we're going to sell the Chantry amulet because we've already given her 2. It's getting ridiculous. Anything else? So how many things for Morrigan? 1, 2, 3, possibly... Oh, that's loads. I don't like doing this. I'll sell the necklace. Technically, we could always buy them back. That's a good point, actually. We could sell things and then buy... Oh, but we're not good enough. The price is a lot higher. Sapphire, topaz, garnet. No. Got nothing here. Can sell the Thane helmet. Okay, compared to Stem. This is basically what we're going to keep doing until the end of the stream. If it's just so you know, we're not going to get back into the story. To, you know, it could be inventory management. I know it's not that exciting. So, fair dues if you want to head off. I appreciate you coming by. 38 strength, and Sten is only on 30. Jesus, okay. What about the blood dragon? Oh, see, we really need to dump this stuff somewhere. It's bugging me. Should we sell the dark robe? I don't want to, but sorry, Morrigan. I know it wasn't ours to sell. And the Archon robes, I mean, if we were going to swap over, wouldn't we have done it by now? Imagine Morrigan not wearing her iconic outfit. Oh, I'll come back to it. This is so difficult. Diamond Maul. How long till Sten can wield it? It's actually not better. He can't wield it, but it's not better than what he's got right now. So I can sell it. Yes, the Diamond Maul. Oh. I just had a sudden thought, but it's too late. We did it. Win. What about the Staff of the First Enchanter? I kind of feel like we should sell it. I can't imagine she would want to wield it because it would be a lie. And look, 39 gold. Wow. She's got 30 magic. It requires 35. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not amazing. What about the Battle Mage Staff for Morrigan? 40 magic. Okay. That is really good though. But she doesn't do blood magic. No, we're going to have to keep... Oh, buggeration. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Right, we were buying crappy gifts, weren't we? Anti-gifts. Insulting gifts. Like the Grey Warden hand puppet? Would that be a negative one? Oh, we get a stick. Oh, we're going to get a stick for dog. Sorry, we're doing it. A fat loot. That would obviously be for Leliana. We can grab these whenever, really. We just did a round of gift giving. King Marik's shield. That's obviously something we'd want to give to Alistair. Did we give anything to... Yeah, we did the white runestone. We can come back to that. An Alistair doll. This little doll, fashioned from rags and stuck with pins, is eerily reminiscent of Alistair. A beard flask, a pet rock, Kunari prayers for the dead. Oh, I wonder who that's for. Amulet of memories, Antivan brandy, a big book. Oh, here, ugly boots. Maybe if we give ugly boots to someone. Oh, I don't know. This isn't obvious what's crap, to be honest. Grey Warden hand puppet. I thought there was more crappy ones. Oh, here. A lump of charcoal and a rotten onion. Oh, we've got manuals as well. Okay, so to bring down Morrigan and wins. Although, if this is -9, if it's -4, that's fine. -9 will be a bit much. What do you think's worse, a lump of charcoal or rotten onion? A rotten onion, right? Yeah. Okay, let's buy one of each. This is so weird. Buy one. Buy one. That's all we wanted to do, really. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Let's see. Win. So hers just went up by 4. So we're going to give her the charcoal. This is a really weird way to do things, but hey. Here you go.
Oh, marvellous.
-5. Alright, we overdid it by 4. Okay, good to know though. So charcoal balances out by 5. Morrigan, I'm really sorry guys, this makes no sense. Why are you giving me this shit? Don't know. I'm horrible.
A fine gift.
-10.
You have my thanks.
They're such liars. The onion is -10, okay. So now she's +24. A little bit lower than we wanted, but it's good to know. Basically back to where they were before. Good. We've got a way of balancing out even if it's a bit gamey. Great.